Hey, what's going on, guys? The Langbanger here. So I have a new profile for you, and I have dual avatar. So this is a new archetype that came out of Phantom Rage. I believe that was the name of the set. So it's a really cool archetype. It is a light warrior themed deck, and it plans to bring out light warrior fusions. So at the time of this recording, this archetype only has one set worth of, you know, a card pool to play around with. So I felt like the deck itself can't really get there itself, so I decided to mix Invoked with this. So honestly, one of the things, and I'm still trying to figure this deck out, just solitary hands, and get a feel for how this deck functions. I feel like going first, it's kind of weird because you can't really end on anything that amazing, so that's why I decided to include the Invoked engine. So yeah, let's just go right into it. And as you can see, we are allowed to double sleeve now. So as long as the outer or inner sleeve is clear, and then none of the text is blocked off or anything. I believe that's how that works. So yeah, let's just go into it. And yeah, this deck, special shout out to AY. So let's just go right into it. So you have 3 Coco and then 3 Yuhi. So it's kind of funny, like a running joke, but this card has the word feet in its name. This card has a fist. People have made references to Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. I mean, that's pretty cool stuff in itself. But I just really like this because, this is a light warrior theme. I swear, born and raised on using warrior-like decks. So there was no way I wasn't going to pick this up. So let's just go into the text here a little bit real quick. So if this card is normal or special summon, you can add a dual avatar trap from your deck to your hand. During your opponent's turn, if a face-up dual avatar monster you control except itself is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can apply this effect. Destroy one dual avatar monster you control, and if you do, special summon one dual avatar fusion monster from your extra deck. So that's pretty crazy stuff. Each effect once per turn. So that's what that one does. And then for the Yuhi, you can target one dual avatar monster you control, destroy, and if you do, add one dual avatar spell from your deck to your hand. If a face-up dual avatar fusion monster you control that was fusion summoned using an effect monster as material is destroyed by battle or by opponent's card effect. While this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. So it's really cool, a recurring theme. It can pop itself, and being able to search out, the spells, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, the spells, I wouldn't say is the bread and butter, but I mean, the spells, that's how you're going to get out to your fusions in the extra deck, and it'll all kind of make sense as we move along here. So then you have 3 Alistair the Invoker. Like I said, I feel dual avatar can't really get there itself, so I decided to mix a engine with it. Then you have 3 Ash Blossom, more feet, 2 Ceravis. So I really like Ceravis. It's not I would say it's an under the radar kind of card. I wouldn't say it's unknown, but kind of in a way it's another Call by the Grave, and really you need your monster effects to go off. So I am using the regular Call by the Grave, and then 2 of this. I feel like that'll suffice. So yeah, like all your guys, you need them to go off when they're on the field. So you have 3 dual avatar invitation, you have 3 perfect sync Aeon, and then you have 2 dual avatar defeating evil. So those are the spells for the deck. So let's just go into these one by one. So this one, discard 1 card, and if you do, special summon as many dual avatar spirit tokens as possible. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion monsters, and all tokens you control cannot be tributed and or destroyed during the end phase. After summoning these tokens, you can apply this effect up to twice. Fusion summon 1 dual avatar fusion monster from the extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. So that's pretty cool. So it is a normal spell, and then I guess you can do the effect up to twice, just one after the other. That's kind of weird to me, but I guess like you declare you're going into one fusion, and then you declare after that you're going into another fusion, using whatever materials you have available. But that's a really crazy card, and it'll kind of make sense on how you get to summon these cards. So Perfect Sync Aeon, when this card is activated, you can add a dual avatar monster from your deck to your hand. And then if you control a dual avatar effect monster, you can special summon one dual avatar spirit token. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except fusion monsters. And then you can only activate this effect of Perfect Sync Aeon once per turn, and then you can only activate one card itself per turn. Then the last card it has, it's a utility card. Dual Avatar Defeating Evil. Target one Dual Avatar monster you control and one card your opponent controls. Destroy them. Then, if you destroyed a Dual Avatar Fusion monster you control by this effect, you can apply one of these effects. Draw a card or banish one card from your opponent's grave. So, it's really cool. I mean, just destroying cards, like, that's going to activate a lot of card effects. And then on top of that, like, if you're popping a fusion, you can either draw a card or you can use the utility and DD Crow from your opponent's grave. So there's a lot of utility there. Continuing on, then you have 3 Invocation, 2 Magical Meltdown, 3 Fusion Deployment. Let's stop here a second. So Fusion Deployment, you can actually use this card in this deck because of this card here. So as you can see in the text, Dual Avatar Fist Yuhi plus 2 Dual Avatar monsters. So it's really cool to be able to go into that. And then there's the Dual Avatar Yuhi. So, I mean, it would be cool if you could get the other one first. I mean, I guess it's cool that, after next set, you will be able to summon one or the other because the fusion then lists the other one. But that's just really cool. You are locked in the fusions, but hey, that's fun. Continuing on, set rotation, mind control, terraforming, call by the grave, monster reborn, and reinforcement of the army. So nothing crazy there. Now on to the traps. You have Dual Avatar Return and Dual Avatar Compact. So I'm not quite sure on the ratios on this, but let's just read through these. Dual Avatar Compact, during the main phase, banish a Dual Avatar spell / trap from your grave, and then this card effects become that card effect. So that's pretty cool because you could do your big card invitation, and then as far as I know, you can do the fusion summoning like normal, but do it on your opponent's turn. So that's really cool stuff. Or if needed, the utility of doing this. I don't think there would be any merit to doing the field spell, because it's not activating it, it's just acting as the effect. So, I mean, unless I'm wrong on that, let me know. But, yeah, I'm just doing 2 of each. Oh, and then the other card, Dual Avatar Return. Sorry. Target one Dual Avatar monster in your grave, special summon it. Then if its original level, is 4 or lower, you can special summon 1 token. And then you have 3 Infinite Impermanents. Hey, surprise, I finally got a set of those. So I finally caved. They were like $20 each. I should have got them last go around, and I was like, I'm gonna wait and see if they went down, and they went up. So what can you do? So that's the main lineup, or the main deck, I should say. And then once we start to go through the extra deck here, then things will begin to make a little bit more sense. So first off, you have 2 Empowered Kongoyo. Sorry, it'll take me a little bit to figure these names out. So you need a Dual Avatar Fist Yuhi and 2 Dual Avatar monsters. So the key thing here, when you see Dual Avatar monsters in any of the fusions, that means you can use the tokens. So that's really cool. So Fist card battles, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. Fist card attacks, after damage calculation, you can return 1 monster your opponent controls to the hand. When your opponent's spell / trap or effect is activated that targets this card on the field, while you control 2 or more fusion effect monsters, quick effect, You can negate deactivation. You can only use the effect of dual powered and empowered Kongoyo once per turn. Man, these cards have hella names. But yeah, this is really cool. And actually, with the dual avatar invitation, like as long as you have the Yuhi or a way to it, and then you do this, you should be able to at least end on two fusions, I believe. Potentially three, depending on what the rest of your hand is. So that's really cool stuff. So hopefully that's beginning to like paint a picture why you care about tokens and what you actually do with the main deck. So you have two armored Agoyo, and then you have two armored Ungoyo. So both of these each take two dual avatar monsters, so the tokens or regular guys or fusions even. So let's go with this guy first. If a dual avatar fusion monster you control would be destroyed by card effect, you can destroy one dual avatar monster you control instead. During the main phase, if you control a dual avatar fusion monster that was fusion summoned, using an effect monster as material, you can target one face-up monster, special summon from the extra deck, negate its effects until the end of the turn. So that's what that one does. And then this one, sorry, I'm getting very dry mouthed here. A lot of talking. So this one, if this card is special summon, you can target one attack possession monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Also, this card cannot attack directly for the rest of this turn. You can only use the effect of dual avatar fists, armored Goyo once per turn. While you control a dual avatar fusion monster that was fusion summoned using an effect monster as material, all dual avatar fusion monsters you control gain 300 attack and defense. So that's what the fusions do so far. I believe the new fusion bounces a monster on the field. I don't know if there's another effect, or maybe I'm even off on that effect, but whatever that next set is, we'll have some new support. So continuing on, you have two Mechaba. I went with two Mechaba just because all of our main decked the dual avatars, they're light, so I figured that would be pretty safe to use two of that. Then you have one Purgatrio, one Elysium, one Region, one Kaliga, and one Magillanakia. I totally just killed that. I'm not going to try and say that again. Is that an overkill, kind of engine in the extra deck? Maybe. I was kind of just thinking, hey, have one of each attribute. You never know, but you could maybe cut down on these and add other things. And then I have two links. I have Nightmare Unicorn and Nightmare Phoenix. So this is a fusion-based deck, but that doesn't mean you couldn't go into other items sometimes. So that would be link monsters. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this profile. I'm definitely new to this deck, so don't be too harsh. Let me know what you guys think, any fixes or ideas for it. I'll probably be posting this on Facebook, probably in the Dual Avatar Facebook group as well. But yeah, I'd like to hear feedback from you, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Have a good day, and peace.